The WWE Network is moving to Peacock come March 18th. If you're surprised by that news, you're not alone. The network has only been around for 7 years, but it's hard to imagine living life without it. We almost take for granted how easy it is to watch all 45 pay-per-views every year. We always knew that the network would either have to adapt or perish. And it looks like it's going to adapt into a Peacock. Business-wise, this is a great move for the WWE. The WWE Network only has around 1.5 million subscribers. At the famous $9.99 a month, they're raking in just under 180 million annually, which isn't bad for a platform that's not even old enough to play Fortnite yet. But NBC puts those numbers to shame. They have productions that make Raw look like an indie show with no talent and a broken ring. NBC has the most powerful show in existence right now. The Office was the most streamed show of the last decade, and just think of how impressive that is. Of all the shows that came out in the past 10 years, The Paper Company from 2005 outperformed them all. That is what NBC is bringing to the table, and so far it's been enough to feed everyone. Peacock has over 26 million subscribers, so even at the low end of their subscription cost, Peacock almost makes in a month what the network makes in the whole year. And if you're wondering how much of that money is going to our beloved wrestling company, well, it's a lot. The Wall Street Journal has speculated that NBC offered WWE a 5-year, $1 billion contract for exclusive streaming rights. That is billion with a B. NBC is clearly willing to pay top dollar for stomping grounds. And that money is guaranteed. No matter what happens in the next 5 years, they're going to come out of it with $1 billion. That's a lot of money. So if Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble again and we get canceled Peacock trending, Vince can just sit back and watch Roman win all the titles before he binge watches Superstore. This deal is clearly good for the financial report, but is it going to be good for the product? Yes. Yes, it definitely is. More people are going to have access to wrestling than ever before. Just think of how many millions of people are going to see the WWE logo every time they log in to watch The Office. If they show them a cool poster enough times, eventually they're going to click it. And once they watch one match, they might want to watch the whole show. Then they might come back for the next pay-per-view. And before you know it, they're wearing a New Day shirt trying to buy tickets to the next live event. All because they wanted to see Dwight do some parkour. Is Peacock good for the WWE? Yes, but I'm gonna miss the network. I've been subscribed since day one, and it's gonna be sad to see it go. But all the content we know and love isn't going away. It's just gonna be moved next to AP Bio. This isn't the end of the WWE network. It's just a new chapter. On this channel, I often talk about how wrestling culture is different from normal society. And now wrestling is going to be featured on a mainstream platform. It's moving from its own niche corner of the streaming networks into the middle of one of the most powerful lineups in pop culture. Wrestling is truly amazing. Just not everyone has figured that out yet. But now that WWE is being put out in center stage, more people are going to truly see what wrestling is all about. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, it really does mean a lot for a small channel like this. We not only talk about what happens in the ring, we also discuss what it's like being a part of the pro wrestling community, because that is what Wrestling Informer is all about.